morning, Secondary 6. I am going to introduce to you a very exciting event. But first, I need you to take out a notebook and a pen. Okay, I want you to take some notes whilst I present to you. Okay, have a notebook and a pen. Okay. In life, there are many scary things. The Hong Kong Diploma of Secondary Education. English. Your English teacher. But fear not. In other words, do not be scared, as we are going to introduce a once-in-a-blue-moon event. In other words, a rare event that only happens once a year. Welcome to Halloween English 2025 to 2026. Oh, some of you look a little scared, like you've seen a ghost. Don't worry, I'm going to be telling you what's going to be happening next week. We have tongue twisters, game booths, and, of course, exciting prizes. What could be more fun than that? So, are you ready to drive a stake through your boredom, which means to stop being bored? Then join Halloween English. Okay, this week you will be getting a booklet, a nice bright orange Halloween booklet. Let's take a look inside. I know learning vocabulary can be so annoying and boring, like it can be the death of you. However, let's make it exciting with some fascinating vocabulary. That is very interesting. You are going to learn some vocabulary so you can create a crossword. Okay? And also fill in the blanks on the other side. You guys are Secondary 6 students, correct? So you guys should know a lot of these words already. I hope your English teachers will be impressed with your knowledge. Moving on, we have some Halloween idioms. In fact, there are 10 that you are going to learn. For example, the one I just mentioned, drive a stake through its heart, and once in a blue moon. And also look like someone's seen a ghost and be the death of someone. Do not worry, I am not going to stand here and explain all 10 idioms. You are going to revise this with your English teacher and fill in the gaps in your booklet. Okay. Most interestingly, we are going to learn about different cultures. How do other countries celebrate Halloween? In Ireland, in Europe. Ireland historically was the birth birthplace of Halloween. They called it Samhain. That word is not English, it's Irish. And actually, it translates to November. Halloween was the end of October and beginning of winter. So we've gone from celebrating the start of winter to celebrating the most amazing costumes and spookiest events that we can have. For example, in South Africa, they have large costume contests. And I've heard your English teachers are going to be dressing up next week. How exciting. Okay. Speaking of exciting, are you ready to get your tongue twisted? We have 10 tongue twisters for you to practice. And so you can win some candies. So, next Monday and Tuesday, first and second recess, you will see English teachers on ground floor, second floor, and all the way up to the 7th floor. They will be there to listen to you read out tongue twisters. Here are a few tongue twisters that I think are my favorite. The scary skeleton scared the scaredy school kids away. Potter prepares a pot of potion to protect himself from poison. The haunted house host housed hundreds of howling owls. I think you can read those better than me. Do you agree? Yeah? You think you can read it? Do you want to have a go? No? Okay. So, we are looking forward, we are excited to hear you read some of these tongue twisters. And the best part, what is this? Candy. But that's not all we are giving you. We are giving you some exciting game moves. If you look at the back of your booklet, you'll see you have spaces for stamps. So every time you play one of these games, you get stamps. And what happens if you get all stamps? You get prizes. Amazing. So, let me talk to you about our games. If you are a sporty person, that is, you like sports, then you will like zombie eyeball toss and our haunted hoops. Okay? Those are some very active games, and I can see some of you look ready to play. If you like speaking and practicing your English, then we have Which Word Whack and Spooky Secrets. And finally, if you like hitting things and finding words, and you also like Scooby-Doo, then you'll like Mystery Incorporated Monster Catcher. Can you catch all the monsters? Well, we'll find out. And yes, a reminder, the more you play, the more candy you get. And of course, the more English you learn. So, do not let English be an energy vampire. Do not let English be boring. Come and find us next at recess and lunchtime. And in the hall, we will have so many games for you to try. And of course, do not forget your booklet. No booklet, no candy. Okay? I'll see you next week. That is my presentation. Thank you.